Hello, this is Patrick from XPression. I'd like to continue on the tutorials of how to set up scenes for XPression Maps Touch. So here I am in XPression Maps and I need to design my scenes. And again, I need a home scene and I need 5 preset positions. And all I really need to do is plot the end position because the beginning position or keyframe is going to be an inherited state. In other words, it's going to put the keyframe for there, whatever is on the system now. Now I need to do some basic math and a few other things here to make sure I do this consistently. I basically want all my animations to take 5 seconds. So if I'm working in a 60 frame system, so it's 5994 running it up to 60, and I want it to be 5 seconds, I'm going to say 300 frames of video. So I'm going to go and create a new map scene by clicking on the new map scene icon. I'm going to come into the timeline editor and I'm going to enter in the right field here 300. And then I'm going to move my scrub icon here for my timeline to 300. I'm going to change my globe. I'm going to say I'm doing this map for our friends in Europe. So I'm going to have it start here, just because I can. All I need to do is plot my end position. So I'm going to do that, add camera keyframe, and I'm going to save my file. So File, Save, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a new folder just for my own safety here. I'm going to call it Touch EMEA. EMEA is just another name for the Europe, Middle East, Africa name. So I'm going to call this one EMEA Home. I'm going to click Save. Perfect. Now, that's the first one I want. Next thing I want to do is I want to locate my first map city. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change from the outzoomed globe, I'm going to change to Switzerland. So I'm going to do a quick search of Switzerland. And yes, I spelled it wrong, but it still found it for me. So I'm going to put that in there. And here I am with Switzerland. There it is. It's pretty much in there. So I'm still at 300. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete the existing keyframe that's at 300 by clicking on it. I'm going to delete it, and technically I don't really have to do that. And I'm going to add a new keyframe. And now I'm going to save that. So File, Save As, EMEA, Switzerland. Perfect. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to search for France. Okay. Again, I have that end keyframe here. I'm just going to delete it. I could just add the keyframe. Shouldn't really have to do it, but I'm making sure that I keep it nice and clean. So File, Save As, EMEA, France. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to search for Austria. And here I am. Again, I'm going to take that extra step I probably don't need to do. I'm going to click on the keyframe. I'm going to delete the original. I'm going to add the new one. And guess what? I'm going to save this. Guess what the name's going to be? It's going to be EMEA, Austria. And I need one more. So I'm going to do Norway. So there's Norway. Again, I'm going to get rid of the existing keyframe just to make sure. I'm going to save that keyframe and I'm going to save the file, Save As, EMEA, Norway. Perfect. Now I'm going to do one last country. Instead of Norway, I'm going to do the UK. So there it is. Perfect. I'm going to go delete my last keyframe. I'm going to add new camera keyframe, File, Save As. It's going to be Norway. It's going to be EMEA, UK. I know that's stretched in a little bit, but there it is. So now I've created my 5 preset scenes and my home scene. So now let's see how we do something with this in the next video.